Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're finally going to get a break from the extreme heat that we've had over the last few days. Right now, of course, temperatures cooled off. Overnight temperatures are similar to yesterday, so not too different as of yet, but this afternoon, not warming up quite as much here. It's still going to be warm, but not quite as hot. Right now it's 54 degrees in Great Falls. Helena, similar situation. We have this heavier cloud cover, still a little bit of haze in the skies with the smoke that's still in the area. 60 degrees in Helena right now, so similar start to yesterday, but we have kind of a nicer afternoon in store for us here. Now there are a couple of spots with moderate air quality. The areas that have good air quality right now aren't necessarily going to stay that way. It's been right between good and moderate for Great Falls and Helena over the last couple of days, so not the best, but not the worst air quality, especially considering how many fires are burning to our west at the moment. Now things are fairly quiet for north central Montana. A little bit of radar noise here in the mountains, but the main area of concern here is northeastern Montana, where those storms are moving through. There looks like there's a little bit of lightning just along the Montana-Canada border, but these aren't necessarily extreme or severe storms moving through northeastern Montana, and we'll be out in a couple of hours, and you'll notice it's not much to our south and west. A little bit of activity, rain showers, but not a huge amount. And we're going to stay dry here in north central Montana for another day. So you can see those storms dissipating by later on this morning into the early afternoon hours. That cloud cover is going to start to calm down, kind of dissipate by later on today. And you can see this little bit of instability, these thunderstorms kind of popping up in southwestern Montana this evening. Those are going to be in and out fairly quickly. Great Falls and Helena are going to stay dry for another day. Tomorrow, though, is when we're going to see the big changes start to roll in here with more widespread thunderstorm activity beginning in the evening. So Helena and Great Falls could see some thunderstorms here, but I think Helena is going to see a little bit more as that's coming from the southwest. So more likely to see a thunderstorm or two in Helena. But if you're not getting it on tomorrow, then Friday will definitely bring more widespread thunderstorm activity to your area. So a little bit further north for Friday, and that's going to start Friday morning. It's going to be kind of a rainy day for the end of the work week on Friday. And then it looks like it calms down for a couple of hours, but the weekend is also going to bring some more rainfall to our area, but we're also going to get some cooler temperatures. So this low pressure system off the Pacific coast that's been hanging out there for the last couple of days, that is really the driver for that. So still going to be fairly warm here through the end of the week, but we're really going to start to cool down here as that low pressure approaches. And that's going to kind of kick out the high pressure that has been situated over the western United States for a long time. So we're going to get some cooler and wetter weather. You can see that low pressure moving into the coast, and then the cooler air in Montana for Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a cooler weekend for us here, which is good news for the fire danger that we've had the last couple of days. That will hopefully help to cool things off and bring us some moisture as well. So temperatures today in the 80s. It's still a warm day, but not quite as hot as it's been the last couple of days. We've been in the mid 90s, a couple of spots in the upper 80s, but this is really going to feel a little more comfortable than the last couple of days have been with the hot and very dry weather. But we're still going to stay in this similar range here, the mid 80s, maybe upper 80s for the end of the week, but cooling off on Friday, and it's going to stay pretty cool on the weekend too. Unfortunately, looking kind of rainy for Saturday and Sunday, could be the greatest weekends of the year, this being August here, but we are going to get some rain, which is good news for fires. Now, I've been talking a lot, Jacob, about how hot it's been, and I thought that this question might help cool you off. When's the last day that we had freezing temperatures in Helena? Was it April, May, June, or July?
Ooh, I'm going to go with probably May. I think that sounds reasonable, right?
It feels like it was. I don't even remember it being cold.
And now you kind of want it back.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that just yet.
All right, we'll get the answer a little later on in the show. Thanks, Katie.